welcome to day 4 of the Viewfinder song descriptions, and today it is Dear Mama, which was a song that appeared on my acoustic EP Raising My Own Hell. Now, I had a review in the NME online, I think it was, by a journalist who randomly reviewed this EP. I never expected anyone to review it. I just wanted to put it out for the fans. I was kind of in a moment where I hadn't done a lot of recording for quite some time and I just wanted to record something, and what came out was the EP Raising My Own Hell. But this guy said, oh, Toby's obviously had a terrible upbringing, and he's talking about an awful experience he had as a teenager, and it's very angst-ridden, something of that nature, which isn't true at all. It's not biographical whatsoever. It's actually a reaction to there seemed to be quite a lot of news stories at the time coming out of America of young people going into schools with guns and causing these terrible shooting incidences, and then coming out later on that they weren't always from deprived backgrounds. They were quite often sort of middle class kids who just become disillusioned with America, and they had access to guns, and it was the kind of the age old problem of parental problems and parents not being there and latchkey kids and all this sort of thing, but in the extreme. And I think if you have that kind of anxiety and stress associated with being a teenager in the first place, and then you put guns into the mixture, then I think therein lies quite a lot of the problems in America with regard to how those things play out. I mean, obviously that, I don't want that to sound like it's a huge, just a big sweeping statement, but I think that's the way I was viewing it. And so this lyric's about that. It depicts the story of a teenager who feels he's ostracized by society, doesn't fit in at school, and eventually takes matters into his own hands and essentially kills his parents. And now I know, but I felt at the time quite compelled to do it, and I do like to write story style narratives songs. And as long as I think, like I've said many times in the past, it has to have a level of authenticity. And so I think the authentic nature of this comes from my understanding of, I think to a certain degree, feeling those things, not wanting to kill my parents, of course, but I think feeling that anxiety. I think we've all felt that, and so it's really just a case of extrapolating that problem and where it may possibly go in the extreme cases.